All right, and we're back. Saturday real estate weekend roundup around the grounds with Billy and Glenn. Stay tuned. We're back in business.
Well, we've been absent for 14 days. One was the infamous Novak weekend away, and the other one was Easter, which we hope everyone had a happy and safe Easter. Didn't eat too many Easter eggs. But we're back, and business was bustling today. I think we had about 30 open properties for sale and auction.
Yep.
And a handful of leasing ones too. So it was a busy day. We're coming to you a bit late. We've already put our clocks back an hour. Billy thinks he'll give him more time tonight out on the town. Because if you put your clock back an hour, Billy, it's 5 o'clock now. So Billy's thinking, well, at 12 o'clock, I'll just show them my watch. It's 11 o'clock. I don't have to go home.
Yeah, we're on time.
We're on time. Okay, so we start off with listings on the week. What did you really like looking at this week, Billy?
Well, 2 for the price of 1 in the same building. In DY Parade were probably my 2 favourites.
Oh, okay. So there's a little bit of trumpet blowing there. One, Billy and I are looking after that listing in DY Parade, and the other one, the leading agent in DY and the Northern Beaches, the great Lisa Novak, is looking after the other one. So a 1-bedroom, huge. I think it's about it's 81 square meters in total, but it basically has no balcony.
Yeah.
So it's just all minus 13 for the car space, and you're up around 78 square meters. So.
Yep.
Oh, no, sorry, 68 square meters, which is huge for a 1-bedroom.
Yeah, it's impressive.
And then Billy's one, would you like to blow the trumpet, Billy?
Yeah, sparkling 1-bedroom, but has a guest room, so it's basically as big as a 2. 91 square meters, ocean views, beautiful apartment, and just the most amazing presentation. It honestly is like going to the Coco Republic store, and everything's just perfect.
Coco Republic furnitures a lot of our offers, so that's about as exclusive we get with brand names for old man Billy. But yeah, it is, and it shows with a little bit of consideration for what the market are looking for a property. We did spend a bit of time with this owner over the past 18 months and talking whilst they were doing their renovations. Whilst we're not interior designers nor are we architects, we do know what the public want. I think I met most of them today with 8 open, so averaging 6 and open. What's that? 64 people. So we definitely know what they don't like and what they like, and they were able to, with a budget, get everything done.
Yep.
But I think that could be sale of the week next week, Billy. We're getting pretty close on that one. Going to sale of the week.
Sale of the week. I think, if I can blow my own trumpet.
Yeah. I was going to do it for you, Billy. That sounds a bit weird.
I'm actually going to have to say brand new off the plan in DY. I love the fact that we were able to help another young first home buyer not only get their first property locked in, but they get to enjoy, the benefits of that with a 10% deposit over 2 years. And they've really coordinated that purchase with a move back from Wollongong, coming back to Sydney for work and play. And they're going to have a beautiful brand new home by the time they're back.
Amazing. Look, for those that don't know, we do a lot of sales off the plan.
Yeah.
I think my sale of the week was the leader of Novak, actually. The leader of Novak, Mark Novak, put together 3 off the plan sales. 2 were warehouses.
Yeah.
Fantastic, up in French's Forest, opposite the Bunnings site.
Yeah.
And a luxury apartment in DY as well. So what I would say about off the plan sales, I don't do a lot of them. One, the agent has to be very trustworthy because you're selling a concept. The developer has to be very trustworthy, and in both these cases, we can show you what they built and how they built it, and across the road from us, it comes with a 10-year warranty. Anyway, longer than the mandatory warranty.
Yeah.
But you also have to be a very good salesperson because you've got to explain those things to people. Like secondhand property, they just walk into the opening, take their name and number, and say, "Have a look. How much money do you think?" They say a price, or they say, "Look, it's just not for me," or "I'm researching."
Yeah.
But off the plan, there's a lot more discussion. So I think. For Mark, who sold the building across us, he sold half of, plus the other staff did Carlisle building and a lot of other buildings in Meriton. He sold over 40 properties off the plan as well.
Yeah.
He would be the leader in off the plan sales on the Northern Beaches.
Yeah.
So he put 3 away.
Very impressive.
Very, very impressive. Rentals are mental. What were the?
I love that, Glenn.
Yeah, well, if you hang around long enough, you say something good. But mental rentals, rental of the week, Billy.
I'm going to have to say there's more than one. The team have been really busy with renting some furnished studio apartments, 1-room apartments, and we've got a couple of different sites. We've got one in North Manly, one in Belrose, and one in DY. And I do like how you can still find somewhere really modern, furnished. It's cozy, around the $500 a week mark.
Okay, and do these have their own kitchenette?
Yeah. So fully
Do they have a
self-contained.
shared one too, Billy?
They've got some of them have a shared kitchen, but some of them have got little balconies, little courtyards. They're really tidy, and I think if you're looking for affordable rental accommodation, whether it be 6, 12 months, that's an option sometimes people don't see.
Well said, Billy. And I think if you ever get a letter in your letterbox about building this 1-room executive accommodation, don't be alarmed. Honestly, we rent these all out to professionals. We don't single people, and they weigh up the options. Some of them only are in the property for 4 nights a week, and they're, with now being able to work from home, people might come to Sydney, not full time, rather than just getting an Airbnb and something different every time they come down. They have somewhere for 4 nights a week, and then they live at home for the other 3 nights a week.
Yeah.
And essential services, policemen, nurses, doctors, emergency workers, ambulance drivers. Not all of them grow up in the area that they live.
Yeah.
So, with rents now, a 2-bedroom unit ticking around $700 a week, to get something affordable and live in the area that you work, not have to drive 2 hours here and there, is really, really important. There is a new development like that going in DY, in the old Commonwealth Bank.
Yes.
And I can only see benefits to it. And all these sort of new ways of living, the one room that has everything, 40 square meters internal, no balconies, limited parking. If we don't embrace these ideas, our kids won't live near us. They just simply won't afford it. They, like Billy, I'm a lot older than you, but I used to rent a 2-bedroom in North Kirkle. It was $180 a week, and working your main job and a second job at night, maybe a couple of nights a week, you could net $1,000 a week.
Yeah.
You had a flatmate or you had a partner, you split the rent,
Bingo, bango, bongo.
Bingo, bango, bongo. You're saving $800 a week. There wouldn't be many people doing that just on average jobs, you know. So if you do get that letter in the mailbox about maybe changing zoning, low density housing, or the government's pushing through maybe being able to subdivide more readily, just think what's the end benefit? The benefit is having young people living in the community.
Yeah, well said, Glenn.
All right.
Any barbecue topics for the month?
Well, that's probably covering it. The reason I speak about that is I met a wonderful town planner today and we had a quick chat about that. Really, really interesting stuff. All the new government legislation, it's been discussed, but no one stamped it, you know. If we get up to 40 million, we're going to need, which a lot of people in politics want a population of 40 million. We're going to need a lot more housing, Billy. Otherwise, you and I will be sleeping in the car. With our own cars. Like, we're doing well enough to have our own cars, but we will be in the car. So, Billy, what everyone, they've waited. We've set our clocks back an hour. It's only 5:15 now. That gives Billy an extra hour to go out tonight and meet someone that's never going to love him anyway. but Billy, what are you up to tonight?
I'm venturing off for dinner with Mum and Dad.
Oh, music to my ears, Billy.
I've got dinner in 15 minutes, so straight after this, jumping in the car, and
where are you going?
I imagine it'll be Freshy Village.
Oh, Freshy Village. Well, your parents, they're wonderful people. If you ever meet Billy's parents, absolutely just like Billy, lovely and polite. But I will say one thing: your mum does like these family outings and thinks of good things. What about the paint and
we had the pottery lessons,
the pottery and things like that? So both Billy and his brother are, you know, striking young men now, but Mum still makes time to do something interesting. And I think there's something in that for all of us. You know, just because your kids are grown up doesn't mean you can't do something a little bit different than just eating. You know.
And you, Glenn?
Look, we haven't got anything planned. Don't go swimming, I think, in the ocean if you can avoid it, probably for the next 48 hours. So that's normally a big activity for my daughter and I. We get down the beach, but we'll give that a miss, and it might mean we can venture out of the northern beaches, go to Cabramatta, or do something. We went to Marrickville the other week, do something a little bit better. It will be eating involved. It won't be pottery, but yeah, something like that. But do not go in the water for a couple of days. Heavy rain like we had last night overflows all our stormwater in a lot of areas. The homes, stormwater was connected to the sewer. That causes the sewer just to, you know, overflow as well. So yeah, unless you have to, don't go. And
stay dry. Blue skies today. Hopefully that's the same for tomorrow.
Yeah,
we've got Sunday specials still on as well.
Yeah. If you ever want blue skies for your open, you have to order that package ahead of time.
Take care, guys. Have a good weekend.